Hello, my name is Kaylin. I am 28 years old. I work as a paraprofessional in a local elementary school, and the purpose of this video is for my disposition to teach. This is for a class at the college that I attend, GCU. What disposition do you possess that will make you a successful teacher? This is one question that I must answer. Some dispositions that I think are essential to have in order to be a successful teacher are empathy, or being sensitive, or acceptance, advocacy, and embracing. I think empathy is important because as a teacher, you need to be able to build a relationship with the children in your classroom and be there for them when the others are not, as in family, friends, and build that relationship with the student. Support them in their learning. I think with empathy, you also need to be able to advocate for students or yourself. Sometimes the students do not have anyone to advocate for them, and you need to be their voice. So it is a big part of our job as upcoming teachers to implement that into our classrooms. I think it is a very vital source that should be put into our classrooms because at the end of the day, you don't know where these kids come from. They could be coming from a foster home. They could just have a really bad day, or parents work 9 to 5, and sometimes a second job. So sometimes you are the person that sees them the most. What dispositions do I need to work on before I become a teacher? A disposition I need to work on is being okay with making mistakes and taking them with a grain of salt. When they happen, I need to learn to brush them off. That is something that I need to work on. I think growing up, I hated being wrong or making a mistake, and then it carried on to my adulthood. I need to work on this because during my first couple years as a teacher, mistakes will happen. And I need to realize more that with the mistakes come growth. And growing and learning is important to have a successful classroom. At the end of the day, we are teaching these students that they need to learn. We are also teaching these students that little things or little mistakes or punctuation that they had a mistake on, it's not a big of a deal. So us as adults, I think it's something that I need to work on, and I do think that will help me be a more successful teacher. What qualities should professional educators display? A couple qualities a professional educator should display are compassion, empathy, and an open mind, and also a sense of humor. Compassion and empathy by trying to understand each child is unique and making them feel valued and accepted. I think it is important to be open-minded, ask questions, and interact with your students. Yes, we are adults, but we can learn from our students too. We can learn every day. We can learn new things. We can learn new quotes. We can learn so many things for the students. Yes, they're young, but they also come from homes of parents who might be in the same spot as us or have been there and done that. And we can learn as much as we go, from adults to students to other paraprofessionals to other teachers. We can learn as long as we have an open mind to be able to learn. I think a sense of humor is the most important. It is important for us to be able to teach and laugh at our mistakes, laugh at students' jokes, incorporate that into our classroom. Because if we can teach our kids that we can learn and have fun, that is the best way to learn. They're going to learn more on a catchy phrase or a laugh and a joke that can go with something, and they will remember that laugh and joke rather than that book text all the time. I think it is better to have that in the classroom as long as it is appropriate. And brain breaks, laughing, those things are important in our day-to-day teaching. Thank you for listening to my project, and I hope these things will make you a better teacher too.